Laikipia Plateau, Kenya. In one of Africa's premier wildlife preserves, more than 300 animal species roam free from poachers and enjoy a natural habitat without equal. But wildlife conservation goes hand in hand with protecting the livelihoods of local residents. And the Loisaba Community Conservation Foundation is doing just that.
The foundation was started to try and create some viable employment here in the bush so that people would stop leaving. Part of the concept was animal and land conservation. The other part was dealing with the local communities. Our goal is to show that there is a viable reason to stay in the area. This area will be developing over the next few years when they complete the dam, and we're hoping that the people will be in place to make it a successful community.
A lot of people get educated and they run away from the village because they cannot live in the village life. But when I was lucky to be among those who have been educated by Loisaba Conservation Trust, I said I will not run away from my people.
I went to my high school and even further to my university because of Loisaba Trust.
Education like that received by Maasai community leader Paul Lebeneyo and Dr. Alfred Sajero is a key component of what the foundation helps to provide to the local community, including schools like Iwaso Primary School.
Originally it was Catholic school, and President Kibaki declared free primary education. It's wonderful to declare free primary education, but you need teachers and books and classrooms, which in this remote area they weren't able to provide. So we provided the classrooms, cafeteria, library, and teacher housing. We provide scholarships for a number of students going on it every year. A number of other people do as well. Paul Lebeneyo, who's the county legislator, he provides scholarships.
I've tried to, in my own self, to sponsor some kids in the school. I have 17 at the moment. The school, I can say, is blessed. My class, which was the first one to get proper education in Iwaso Primary School, we have doctors now. We have professionals, teachers, guides.
But the commitment doesn't stop with education. Bringing health care to people who need it is one of two main goals of the Loisaba Community Conservation Foundation. That means access to things like general medicine and prenatal care.
As we speak today, I'm actually the only doctor ever trained in this community to be a doctor. I can work in the local areas because that's part of the reason that I went to school, because I wanted to go to school and come back to the community.
Establishing the Iwaso Clinic is a significant achievement in an area that had virtually no medical care. But it's not enough. There's a shortage of nurses, and transportation remains a critical issue.
There is no any other means of transport apart from my one car here. So when people get sick at night, they come knocking at my door, and I will wake up. In the middle of the night, I take them across the hospital. I'll tell you the number of ladies who have given birth inside my car when I was trying to them. 11 of them, up to date.
We have problems of patients going for very long distance to get even small surgeries, which to them is a problem because they don't have means of transport sometimes. They cannot afford the huge amount of money that is they have to pay either in the private hospital or even in the bigger public hospitals.
Successful wildlife conservation begins with sustaining the livelihoods of local people throughout the region. Enhancing educational opportunity and building a healthcare infrastructure are just part of the solution.
So we know where to go, how to make the dollar stretch the furthest. And I know no one wants to hear it, I said this before, but we really just need money. One of the beauties of this organization for me and helping out over here in the way that we're allowed to is that 100% of your donation goes exactly where you want it to go.
You can make a difference. contact us at loisabaccf.org.